Good morning, children. Let's start our lesson number 4. Last lesson, metals and non-metals. In that lesson, we have studied how do metals and non-metals react with each other, right? So, ionic bonding. Ionic bonding means a complete transfer of electron from metal to non-metal. But what happens in case of covalent bonding? Now, as I told you, covalency or covalent means sharing of electrons. The chemical bond formed by the sharing of electrons between two atoms is known as a covalent bond, and usually it happens between two non-metals. Okay, if there are many examples given to you, you only have to see whether both are non-metals or not. If they are non-metals, then the bond form is covalent bond. If one is metal and other is non-metal, then the bond form is ionic bond. So covalent bond is formed when both the reacting atoms need electrons to achieve the inert gas electron arrangement. Yes, see, the cause for the formation of any kind of bond is only to achieve nearest inert gas electronic configuration. So to achieve that, two non-metals combines by sharing electrons between them. So there are three types of covalent bonds: single covalent bond, double covalent bond and triple bond. Now let's see what some examples of single covalent bond. Now say single covalent bond, single. So here there is only one single line between. If you will see, this means chlorine. In example of chlorine, in the bond formation there is a single line. It means here only one electron is shared by two chlorine atoms. Now see, chlorine atoms, these atoms are non-metals. So covalent bonding can take place between two similar elements or two different elements. Now see example of formation of chlorine molecule. In chlorine, configuration is 287. So both the atoms of chlorine need one electron. So there is the sharing of one electron, and therefore after sharing one electron, you will find the contribution of both the electrons for each chlorine atom. So this way, by sharing one electron, chlorine completes its octet and becomes stable molecule. Yes, see this figure, chlorine total 7 electrons in the outermost shell. Yes, in electron configuration. In second diagram, you can see that chlorine 7 electrons are there, and only the outermost electrons share or they contribute, they take participation in the reaction. Next, formation of hydrogen molecule. Again, hydrogen contains one electron. So, hydrogen shares one electron. Therefore, the single covalent bond is formed between this molecule. You can see the formation of hydrogen molecule. Now, hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen is a non-metal. Chlorine is also non-metal. Hydrogen needs to complete its duplet, and chlorine atom needs to complete its octet. So hydrogen chloride is formed by sharing one electron. Hydrogen share its one electron, and chlorine also shares its one electron. Here you can see shared electron pair between hydrogen and chlorine, and therefore a single bond is formed between hydrogen and chlorine, and the molecule form is hydrogen chloride. Now see, next is carbon. Carbon is tetravalent, right? And here there are 4 hydrogens. Now, as there are 4 valencies, means 4 sites are there, right? So 4 hydrogens share one electron with carbon, and this way methane molecule is formed, right? So in the surrounding of carbon, you can see, 1 minute. In the surrounding of this carbon, you can see there are 8 electrons, and hydrogen has completed 2 electrons, right? Okay. Next is carbon tetrachloride. Now carbon tetrachloride, again there are 4 sides surrounded by carbon and 4 chlorine atoms are there. So each chlorine atom needs 1 electron, right? So it shares 1 electron with carbon, and this way each chlorine atom completes 8 electrons, octet gets completed, and carbon also completes its octet by sharing their electrons. Now in case of water molecule, in the formation of water, there are 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, right? Now in 1 oxygen atom, if you see, there are 6 valence electrons, right? So by pairing, you will see there are 2 paired electrons and 2 unpaired. So 2 hydrogen atoms, they do pairing with unpaired electrons, and this way there is a bond, single bond between hydrogen and oxygen, right? Here you can see 2 unshared pairs of electrons. So these lone pairs of electrons or unshared pair electrons we need to show. Whenever you are going to draw this molecule, you have to show the lone pair of electrons or unshared pair of electrons. Same happens with the formation of ammonia. Now in ammonia, nitrogen, how many valence electrons are there? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 valence electrons, right? So 3 hydrogens are going to pair with 3 unpaired electrons, right? So 2 are in pairing. Okay. So these 3 hydrogens, they do pairing with 3 unpaired electrons, and this way we are getting 3 single bonds among nitrogen and hydrogen. And you can see 1 unshared pair of electron that you have to show in the formation of this molecule. Now what is double bond? Yes, double bond is formed when each atom shares 2 electrons. Now see in the formation of oxygen molecule. Yes, oxygen, how many electrons are there in the outermost shell? There are 6 electrons, so only 2 electrons are needed. So each oxygen atom share 2 electrons, and this way sharing is done by 2 electrons. So each atom sharing 2 electrons. So total 4 electrons are present. Now children, see, one single bond means 2 electrons, or you can say one pair of electron. So 2 double lines means 4 electrons or 2 pairs of electrons. So this way within oxygen molecule we get double bond. Why there is double bond? Why there is double bond? Because each oxygen has shared 2 electrons. Okay. Now formation of carbon dioxide. Carbon is tetravalent, oxygen, there are 6 electrons. So 2 oxygen atoms, they are sharing 2 electrons, right? Therefore carbon is the central atom. So from both the sides, 2 electrons are shared by each oxygen atom, and therefore carbon completes its octet and oxygen also. So this way there is sharing of 2 electrons, and therefore carbon oxygen forms double bond. Next is formation of ethene molecule. Okay, this is hydrocarbon. So 2 carbon atoms, they get combined with 4 hydrogen atoms. Now see, in 2 carbon atoms, if you see this formation, okay, carbon, it has 4 electrons, right? So more 4 electrons are needed. So carbon shares 2 electrons with 2 hydrogen atoms and 2 electrons with carbon atoms. Now see, when carbon is sharing 1 electron with hydrogen, we are getting single bond between carbon and hydrogen. And when we get double bond between carbon and carbon, when carbon is sharing 2 electrons with other carbon atom. So as carbon is sharing 2 electrons, each carbon atom is sharing 2 electrons among carbon, therefore there is a double bond, and each carbon is sharing 1 electron with each hydrogen, and therefore here is single bond, right? So this is an example of formation of ethene molecule or double bond. Now what is triple bond? When each atom is sharing 3 electrons, right? See the example of formation of nitrogen molecule. Now nitrogen 3, 4, 5, right? 5 electrons are present. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 electrons are required, right? So nitrogen is sharing 3 electrons with other nitrogen. So 3 plus 3, 6, and 2 are already present, right? So there is a sharing of 3 electrons from each nitrogen atom, and therefore we can see triple bond. And here you can see lone pair or unshared electron pair that you need to show. Next is the formation of ethyne. Okay, triple bond. Now carbon, 2 carbon atoms are sharing electrons with 2 hydrogen atoms. Now each carbon is sharing 3 electrons with other carbon, right? So carbon carbon is triple bond. Why carbon carbon triple bond? Because each carbon is sharing 3 electrons with another carbon, and carbon's 1 electron gets shared with hydrogen. So as carbon is sharing 1 electron with hydrogen, there is a formation of single bond between carbon and hydrogen, and as the carbon is sharing 3 electron with carbon, there is a triple bond between carbon and carbon. Okay, so this way, by sharing number of electrons, we get 3 different types of bonds. Single bond, when there is a sharing of 1 electron. Double bond, when there is a sharing of 2 electrons from each atom. Triple bond, sharing of 3 electrons. Now it means in the single bond there is one line. One line means 2 electrons are present. Double bond, 2 lines. 2 lines means there are total number of 4 electrons present. And triple bond means 3 lines, and there are total 6 electrons present in that compound. So write down today's notes. Thank you so much.